TFRadio.com.
Yeah, you already know. I ain't gonna lie. Let me tell you what happened. I tapped into that jerkies. No, let me tell you, I fiend for that. That's like my crack. Y'all listen, food be banging. But we got our special guest in the building. The king is in the building. The king is in the building.
Brooklyn.
The king is in the building. What's popping with you?
I got my brother Blocksdale in the building with me.
Okay, we got him.
You know BSB Records, we in here.
BSB in the building, man. What's good, man? I see you out here making moves, man.
I'm chilling, man. I'm trying to get to work.
I see.
We ain't trying. We getting to work.
You are getting to work.
Definitely hear that.
We doing what we do, man. What up? You back in the building?
Hi, I'm back in the building. What's up?
Brooklyn's here.
We here?
Let me tell you, I'm very excited that Brooklyn's in the building because I have a lot of questions.
Okay.
I actually listen to your music.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do.
I appreciate that.
Now, I must say that it's been a very long time since I've listened to some new stuff come out, though.
Right. That's a fact.
I know that I must say that I really appreciate your music with JL.
Oh, you do?
I think that collaboration is one of the best that I've heard in a very long time.
JL is very dope.
And I like Brooklyn music a lot. Well, anything that's incorporated with, you know, kind of with that stature. And it's very different than any other type of borough. Any other borough that's, you know, in New York. And I must say that collaboration, I would want to kind of see it in the near future.
Oh, yeah, shout out to more of it? Yeah, shout out to JL. More of it?
I want to, like, you know, my whole thing is that there's certain people that can speak in a very dominant type of way without speaking so loud.
Yeah, lucky for you and everybody else, me and Jay got a lot of music together.
Well, I'm very excited for that.
In the future is going to be dropping. We're going to have another video like the Let Me joint coming out. We got a lot of joints together.
And I think the difference between you and other BSB members is that you don't need to speak so loud in order to get your message.
That's a fact.
You know, I think that your voice is very, how can I say, very laid, cool back.
That's me.
And very appreciated.
That's me.
So I will say that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you sounding like you're from New York.
That's what I'm supposed to.
I think that's really what it is.
I think that's what I
Sound
appreciate.
Like where you from?
How could you not sound like where you from? Like, you gotta try not to sound like where you from.
Well, I mean,
That's the crazy part.
it seems to be that there.
I think
I'm
that-
not gonna name names.
I think that there's a lot of
But-
names.
That there's a lot of guys
You
out
know
there.
what? Times change with music. I'm gonna say that. Times do change with music.
Right.
And right now, the music game is influenced now a lot by down south music, West Coast music. So there's a lot of influence coming from there. But I listen to it. But
Right.
you can't let it influence you so much that you start to sound like it. That's like you becoming a copycat, and that's
All right.
something we don't do.
But don't you feel like, okay, like a dude like Jay, he still stayed in New York, but he did collaborations with the Dog Pound. He did collaborations with UGK, and he still sounded New York.
Very
He
New York.
just blended it together. You know what I'm saying?
That's how
Your
I did.
sound what other people sound.
That's how I did the Wicked joint. It's like
Right.
I took that beat. Like I said, I listened to that. I fuck with Future and I fuck with Wicked, the song. But when I got on it, I had to do it where it sound like where I'm from. It sound
Right.
like my neighborhood. It sound like me. It don't sound like Future. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? When I did it. So that just was my example of how New York is supposed to sound. Even if you're influenced by a down south rapper or influenced by a down south song,
Right.
do it to your style, your swag. Put your own thing on it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I feel like now because of the factor that a lot of people, they sound like that because they get more love from other places than New York. It's very hard to find love in New York, especially when it comes down to music. That's why if you are ever an artist in New York, it's hard for you to get a fan base that supports you unless you go out of state and come back with all that love. Now, what do you feel about that? Do you feel that that's the same case for you?
Nah, we get a lot of love everywhere. Everywhere we get a lot of love, and I guess it's because we being ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Be yourself, and somebody in the world is gonna relate to it somewhere. You be yourself. You can talk about any topic you're going through. Somebody in the world is gonna relate to it. You don't have to sound like nobody else for people to relate to your music, and for people to follow it. So we get a lot of love everywhere. When we went on tour, it was love every city, places I'd never been before. They knew who we was. They were showing us love, and it's the same thing when we here.
What was the location that you were happiest performing at?
LA.
LA?
What was the location that you was most shocked that you was like, oh, they.
Yo, when we was in Chicago.
No,
Denver.
Denver?
I didn't even know Denver had women like that.
Oh my God.
Denver had some women.
Let me tell you something right now.
I know that
I've been to Denver.
Okay, so you
and
know
I
what
went
I'm
to
talking
Denver
about.
to visit
Okay. So
Denver women been in my DM.
Yo,
I didn't know it was
That's a
like
problem.
that.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was like that. We went to Denver and I'm like,
hit the slopes.
I'm shocked. I said, what's going on out here? That's a fact, bro. So yeah, LA was my favorite spot to be at because just the atmosphere. Atmosphere is like LA is like New York times 10. When it comes to like women, me personally, like, you know, when it comes to women, LA is like, it's New York times 10. The energy was there when we was in the spots. A lot of the they was singing our shit word for word when we was out there. It just was a lot of love. So that was the best stop that me personally I had.
Have you been overseas?
Nah, not yet.
Not yet.
Performing? Nah, not yet. Not yet.
Because I heard when you go overseas, that's when the real love happens.
Well, I don't know. I've been
hopefully
checking your stats in the UK.
You checking it? What is that?
And with the BSB community in general, and I don't know, you guys definitely have a very big following.
Yeah, we get a lot of fan mail and comments and all that from people from overseas, so we get love overseas.
Well, because I feel like they say like overseas is where music is still selling.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They like people here, you know, there's a lot of bootlegging, there's a lot of the internet, people still, you know what I'm saying? There's all of that, but they support more in those places.
Right.
Yeah, they show a lot of love over there. I remember before Sean Price passed, God bless him.
Right.
God bless
May
him.
rest in peace.
He was going overseas.
Another
and
great.
grabbing bags from over there. So
Yeah.
they showed wild love over there.
Yeah.
You need to definitely express that nice voice that you got going on a little closer to the mic.
Hey, yo.
I'm not saying it like that. It's a woman saying it.
I know. It's still.
See, that's the initiation.
That's the initiation.
Yeah.
It's still a pause.
No, he got a nice voice. I
Y'all can
can't.
hear me. I can hear me.
Yeah.
Testing 1, 2.
1, 2.
So now, what's a place that you haven't, that you guys haven't been to that you guys would love to perform at?
You want to start?
I want to go. No lie, Cancun. I mean not Cancun. What's Canada? That's what.
Canada.
That's what I wanna
Okay.
Toronto?
Like the other.
Yeah.
Or Summer 16?
Yeah. Nah, you know.
For you? ¿Qué fue? Well, ¿qué es la vaina?
I want to perform in Africa. I heard it's
Ooh.
crazy.
You gotta get too much needles and this stuff to go.
I don't mind that. I like traveling, man. I've never been to Africa.
Yeah, I've never
to
been.
Africa, period. So
You might get your
and
chance.
Japan. Shout out to
About that
my
yesterday.
brother, Sir Manny. He just came back from Asia. He was in Tokyo and China.
Nice.
Manny.
Sir
Nice.
Manny. Shout out to my brother. But spots like that, like Tokyo, I want to go perform. Africa. Those
Nice.
places I never been before. Period.
Right.
So to perform there, that would be crazy.
Yeah, that would.
I feel like I would like to go over there just for the.
Listen.
The
One
looks.
of my trips, I gotta go to Asia.
That's what look, Asia. I'm telling you. I was watching his many joints, his snaps, his Instagram, and all that. I'm like, yeah, they fuck with hip hop crazy. I mean, I knew, but I never knew it was that crazy like that out there. So
I mean, one of my main problems is that I got a fetish for them. Like it's like I want to be Chris Tucker, Rush Hour, with the bunch of girls.
just don't look them in the eyes, man.
You know what I mean?
Don't look them in the eyes.
That's
Might trap your soul, man.
yeah. They might.
Ain't nothing wrong
You
with
might
that
want his soul
shit.
trapped out.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though.
Shit.
Yo,
Difference
listen.
between getting your soul snatched and your soul trapped.
Listen, there's nothing like a mean Asian joint.
Yeah, you right.
Bueno.
There's nothing like a mean like listen, if cause we live here in New York. So if a bad black chick walk in, a bad Spanish chick walk in, a bad white chick walk in, all right. But as soon as that bad Asian walks in,
Oh my God.
everybody goes noodles. I don't care what nobody say.
True.
Nah, I think Spanish over.
Yo, if a bad Asian joint with some
Over a bad
I just
Spanish.
look at it like this. Like if a bad Asian joint walk in a spot, she already ate the box. That's what
Nah.
Chinese food is in, right?
oh, you shot.
I'm just being so
You
real.
gotta chew the shot.
I'm just so real with that.
Shots. I'm not even talk. I don't even want to talk to her no more. Yo, so let me ask you. So this hip hop thing, you know, like I feel like it's a lot of people doing this hip hop thing. What drives you and keeps you going to doing this hip hop thing?
I'm gonna be so honest with you. That was the main reason why initially I didn't want to rap. I always knew how to, and I always been around the music thing and like that. But I never wanted to do what everybody else was doing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody around me rap. I see everybody doing it, and very few actually make it doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I make it doing it when I'm drinking honey.
Let me hear something.
Nah, chill.
Oh, okay.
4 bars.
No.
4 bars real quick.
Nah.
Yeah, she still spitting nursery rhymes.
But that was the reason why initially I didn't really want to, but you know I got into it and I kind of fell in love with the process of doing it. You know what I'm saying? Putting music together, people responding and reacting to it, giving me their feedback, telling me they love what I do. People that in places again like I never even been before, writing me on Twitter, writing me on Instagram, writing me wherever, anywhere in the world they can hit you and be like, yo, I fuck with your music, I fuck with what you're doing, and shit like that is what made me fall in love with the actual process of doing it and creating music and putting it together.
And what about you, brother?
Man, listen, I tell people all the time, I'm not no rapper.
Block's not a rapper.
Y'all both be saying y'all not no rappers, but I definitely have y'all music on my iTunes.
Yeah, you do. It's gonna be a lot more of my music on your iTunes. But you know what I'm saying, I only rap because my man Choy I rap. That's it. If he wasn't no rapper, I'd still be on the corner. That's a fact. He once told me like, yo, Block, put this shit on paper apart and rap. So that's why I rap. Other than that, you know what I mean? You listen to my music, I tell you, like, I'm a hood. I break it down, chop it up, and give it to you. That's it.
That's real shit.
Now, I just feel like with all the music coming out, freestyles and everything, especially from you, Sevin, like Wicked and All the Way Up, and Blocksdale, I've done heard a lot of your music too. I must say, we gonna see a book coming out. We gonna see some write-ups coming out.
A book?
Something.
I
think a little bit. I think something in a different
angle. Movie?
A little something.
I need a part. I'm an actor, man. Can I get a? Now I went to Lee Strasberg. I don't know if y'all know about Lee Strasberg. I went to acting school.
Don't let that nigga lie to you.
I'm about to go back again to refresh my skills. Shout out to my man Mark John.
Look, ready? I'm a female. I'm good at lying, so I'll be a great actress.
That's a fact. Women lie a lot.
So do men. Let's
Let's
keep it
act.
funky.
Women lie way more than men.
Yeah, they do.
I look at it
and
like
their lies
this.
are more vicious.
Look, I look at it like this. Now, in the age that we living in, it's hard for a man to. It's hard for a male to even be a man, to be straight up with you and be like, yo, I got 10 other bitches.
No, it's not.
I don't know.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Because this is the thing. Although you guys may not be a part of that subject matter, but there's a lot of men and y'all can't front. That they can't even be straight up with their own mother and be like, yo, you know, A, B, and C.
Damn, see what I mean? This is your own mother.
No, but you know, with certain situations, certain aspects. So I just feel like, you know, women lie, but shit, men lie too. And in the generation that we living in, like a lot of men acting like females.
I don't lie about nothing.
Everybody lies at one point in time.
You lying about being a Sox fan, my nigga, and you got that shit.
I don't even like baseball. I just wear hats.
Exactly, liar. No, I'm just kidding.
Yo, I couldn't even respond to that, right? Like, I got real quiet. Like, she shut me up. I didn't even know what to say. I didn't know. First of all, let me explain something to you. There's 3 tracks that I keep because there's Dr. Dre, Bitches Ain't Shit. That's one track. There's Jamal. A lot of people don't even remember Jamal.
Know that.
Jamal was down with the Def Squad, Redman and all of them. Marley G, he was down with Illegal. Now, this is like history digging, but he got a track.
Don't know his music.
Yeah, I'm deep rooted. Okay. I don't play with this music thing for real.
Está viejo.
It ain't that. I love music. Like, I love music. Like, my father got albums. My father got 4 independent albums. My mother, like, music was her thing. She throws on music all the time. Music is my thing. Like, that's my vice. I got a crate with CDs. Like a big.
All I got is cassette tapes that I recorded.
You go back that far? You got the records?
No, I ain't got no records though. No records. My father had. I didn't do the records. But listen, I got a track. Jamal, Don't Trust No B.I. Right? And then there's a new track by Game. that came out on a documentary about trusting. Listen, it was all about females and how y'all. I've watched y'all. Let me tell you right now. I feel like every dude gotta listen to them tracks once in a while because y'all some vicious, malicious.
Well, look. So now that you guys are saying in this aspect, let me just say one thing. If y'all dumb enough to have a woman in your kitchen and a girl in your bed and somebody sitting there singing you lullabies, then who's really the dumb nigga?
Listen, I don't know about the
That's the setup. That's the
What I was about
setup.
to say was not all women are in the aspect of what he's so
No, not all.
We do have some good women out here.
Yeah, they are.
Yes, like the ones on your Snapchat that make breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner that hold it.
I need
niggas
that.
Down, make sure they good. Make sure they, you know what I'm saying, they ready to face the world. But you do have those, like you talking about.
Yeah.
And you
Set
gotta
up queens.
You treat those the way they need to be treated.
Yeah.
But then you got the sucker niggas that treat them like the ones that's doing the right thing, and that's what fucked the whole game up.
All right, so let me ask you this, brother, because you talk about women a lot. Are you single?
No, I'm not.
Woo, shit. I ain't even gonna put you on there like that. I ain't gonna put. Nah, I was gonna ask a question. You single, brother?
Yeah, I'm single.
All right, so you doing these? You out here in
Is
these?
she the one cooking?
You out here
Yeah,
performing?
look,
You out here in these streets
She
performing?
might not
Right.
even know about the cooking, man. Chill. She don't know, right?
A lot of chicks is learning your name, right?
Fact though.
They be in your face though.
Yeah, facts.
Or
Do you feel like it's about that chicken or is it about you?
It's 50-50 because I always got bitches.
That ain't gonna change. That ain't gonna change.
It ain't gonna change. That's what I just told my man. I told my man I gain weight, I lose weight. I'm up and down, right? All the time. I said I don't care what size I am, it don't matter. It's a mental thing.
Well, duh. There's too many bitches in the world for you not to have none if you a fucking man
Well,
with a dick.
according to you, is that I don't do nothing out here, and I want to keep that. I want to be the underdog for the rest of my life.
Oh, no, my DMs be asking about you. Rather be like, "Wow, your co-host," and I be like, "Wow," but I be posting his ad all the time.
And she be
dragging your name through the dirt, huh?
through the
Wild, 'cause we
dirt.
dragging shit. That's wild.
So let me ask y'all. Give me each of y'all. Give me all right. Give me one R&B and one hip hop artist that you would love to work with right now. That's alive.
Besides me, no, I was kidding.
Nobody wants.
Anybody? It's gotta be one.
One R&B, one hip hop artist you want to work with right now.
Yo, it might sound crazy, but I'm a big fan of R&B wise, like Erica Badu.
Wow.
There is nothing crazy about that.
A lot of people be shocked when I say I listen to Erica Badu music. Erica Badu music is dope to me. Like I
It is
fuck with her
dope.
music.
It is
I just want you to understand.
It's soothing, it's relaxing. When you in that mode, you just want to chill, kick back, smoke a blunt, whatever. That's the type of
I
music.
just want you to understand though. When you get in the studio with her,
She got the secret cake.
you go.
Yeah,
You might be yo.
Look.
She might throw a candle at
Yo,
you.
King, you,
Might be walking around with the
You-
pants with the.
yo, Block. When you see him come through with the knitted on, you already know what happened. You work with Erica, you already know.
If he start dressing different, I'm gonna be happy.
You already know. Yo,
It
listen.
is what it is. But R&B wise, yeah, Lauryn Hill, Erica Badu, those is like.
Okay.
Hip hop wise, I would say like a Fab, or I like working with people that's where I'm from.
Okay.
Also, like I fuck with YG music.
Okay.
Out in LA, I fuck with Rick Ross.
Okay.
Shit like that.
Okay. I can see that.
Now,
But hold on, Block ain't answer the question.
cause I had other shit to add.
I want
Just
to.
kidding.
Mine's simple. I mean, y'all know I keep everything in house. So R&B, we gonna go with JL, and for a rapper, we going with King 7.
Okay.
In-house, all day.
That's what's up.
Got those collaborations.
That's what's up.
But they ain't him.
Shouts to JL Music. What up, though?
You already.
I definitely would like to ask, especially since you guys are born and raised in Brooklyn, no?
Back then.
What are some of the artists that you guys listened to growing up that actually kind of like, because of the situations that you guys went through and the trials and tribulations, especially being at home and, being a part of Brooklyn, what were some of the artists that kind of inspired you guys to, try to do better, although...
Man, I know it's going to sound cliche if I say it, but Jay-Z and Biggie.
Yeah.
Right.
Being from here, that was like the people we looked up to. That's who we listen to. It's like you could put on any Jay-Z song and it's like something in it that I could relate to or I do personally myself, and that's just how it is.
Especially being from Brooklyn.
I mean being from Brooklyn and being a hustler. So a hustler, you're gonna listen to, a hustler talking, you know what I'm saying, to give you the blueprint for what you. That's what I